Hey, you guys. It's Jennifer Farr Davis, and I just wanted to check in. It's early April, so we are all dealing with coronavirus and COVID and how it's impacting our lives on a daily basis. And I know personally this has been a really tough week, mostly professionally. I've had some good, sweet times with our kids at home. That's sort of been the positive. But as far as work is concerned, I've run Blue Ridge Hiking Company, which is my small business, for 12 years now. And I've had to do all these things this week that I never wanted to do or never thought I would have to do. I personally filed for state unemployment and encouraged my admin and guides to do the same. I tried to apply for federal loans. I filled out those applications. I have my paperwork ready to go for the Small Business Association PPP, Payroll Protection Program. I'm basically like throwing mud at a wall, trying to get any funding available and any funding possible to support our admin and our guides and to pay our rent. I tried to negotiate our lease for our shop and they didn't budge. They said they were not going to evict us, but they're still charging us the same amount. It actually went up like 2 months ago. It's just hard. It sucks. And I got a totally unrelated like IRS notice today about a past employee, and then our printer ran out of ink, so I couldn't print out the pages I needed, and everything shut down and nothing shipping within like a few days. And then it just like hit me, and I was like, like I know what this is. This is like day 5 of trying for the Appalachian Trail record, where I am hiking in Maine and I'm going down these like steep granite slopes, and I'm literally scrambling down backwards because on day 3 I got shin splints, and I had never had them before, but they are just the most excruciating pain I had ever felt. And anytime I walked downhill frontwards or I stubbed my toe or anything like that, I would just like yell out in pain, and tears would come straight down my face. I could not control it. And so the only way I could move forward is I would like climb up to a mountain summit, which was still excruciating with shin splints, but downhill was unbearable. And so I'd do this like 180 and I would turn around, and then I would hike or scramble downhill backwards. And it still was just horrible. Like it still hurt. It was so slow. I couldn't see where I was going half the time. It was embarrassing. There was at one point, I think another hiker who passed me he didn't ask if I was trying for a trail record, obviously. He asked if I was lost or confused. But at the time, the only way I could keep moving forward was to literally take steps backwards. And I think during this season, when all of us are dealing with a new reality with Corona and COVID, that's kind of what it feels like to so many of us. I know so many students now are trying to learn technology, right? It's like they just want to learn their subjects, but now they're having to learn these platforms, and teachers are having to learn how to put lesson plans there and adapt and try to teach and connect online in this new and very different way. I know a lot of small business owners are just scraping, like struggling, trying to find funding, trying to find bridge loans, trying to support not just their business, which if you have a small business, it's your baby, but then they're trying to also support their employees and contractors who also have responsibilities. And it's a really heavy weight. And then so many of us have kids at home, like kids at home all the time. And my kids are young, they're 3 and 7. So we're trying to figure out homeschool and what that looks like. And my work hours are constantly interrupted by our 3-year-old who wants mama or needs something or fell and had a boo-boo again. It's like constant, y'all. And then there's partners, roommates, people who are stuck together, and they might really like each other, but now they're having to navigate this like very intense relationship. And there's high risk people who are just, they're scared. They're scared to see loved ones. They're scared to like step outside. And it's hard and it hurts. And for some of us, it feels, embarrassing. We're doing things we didn't think we would have to do. But I just now like, okay, I'm like, I think back to the trail and I know that sometimes you have to take a few steps backwards in order to keep moving forward. And that is what we're doing as a society. It's what we're doing as a country. It's what we're doing globally right now. But at some point, the resources will come. With Shin Splints, it was like a lot of ibuprofen and taping and icing and just continuing for like 1,000 miles. And that's what we have to do. We have to like try to find our resources and we have to keep going, because at some point the pain will decrease and you'll turn around and all of a sudden you'll like see this view and you'll appreciate it in an entirely new way because you were able to endure. So I just wanted to send out a message of comfort saying we are in this together and it is hard, and also just a word of hope to say keep going. We can get through it together at a social distance. All right, y'all. See you later.